The final classic film.
Here we go.
The Sting, directed by George Roy Hill, starring Paul Newman, Robert Redford, and Robert Shaw. Tells the story of a con man in Chicago during the 1930s. His partner gets killed, and so he seeks out Newman, who is a master con, and together they plan a big con which will win them a huge fortune from a criminal banker if pulled off correctly. This was my first viewing of the film, and I was very excited. Do not let this sleepy face that may look bored right now confuse you. I was very excited. I am a fan of both Newman and Redford, so seeing them both on screen together was a real joy. And while I didn't love this film, I definitely had a good time watching it. And I wouldn't mind seeing it again somewhere down the road. One of my biggest problems with this film was that at every stage of the story, we were given a still image pretty much summarizing what was going to happen for the next 30 minutes. That took me out of the experience, and I really, it reminded me that I was watching a movie. I also didn't like how we were introduced to who the players were at the beginning of the film. We get like a 5-second video clip of the person at a certain point in the film, and it would say their name and their character name. It hammered into my head the idea that this was all fake and that it was all just a big production about to unfold. I don't like when films do that. The movie's enough, Just give me that. The film overall was paced fairly well, with only a few spots being noticeably slow. But for the most part, I was sucked into the story, and the characters due in large part to the editing. The acting, top-notch. Not a single bad performance. The other sort of really big problem that I had was that there's a certain character, and I won't even hint at who it is, but there's a certain character who later in the film we learn that they are not who they appear to be. And based on what we'd seen thus far in the film, the twist really seemed forced, and I didn't think that it added anything to the story. At times, especially towards the end, the film feels like Ocean's 11, which, in this case, I think that's a compliment. I mean, some of you might think, oh, that's a bad sign. But it's not, If you like that movie, then you'll like this, I think. I wouldn't say you need to rush this into your top 5, but I would say it is definitely worth seeing. I give The Sting 3 out of 5 stars. If any more classic films come my way, whether it be in a series or just a single event, I will do my utmost to go and see them. If you have been keeping up with these classic reviews, I hope that you have enjoyed them, and I hope that if you saw the films, then you enjoyed them as well. Until next time.